Came here from Miami, Florida, and I came with big ambitions, big goals, and I was ready to go. In my mind, my major at the time was information technology. So I came in thinking that, I would come in, knock out 4 years, get a great job, making a lot of money, so I could take care of my family. The story changed after my second semester. So I came here second semester, and it was just tough. At the time, I was working up to 30, 35 hours. There was validity behind it. Now, with depression, I learned to follow these 5 steps, and I've also transferred these 5 steps or these orders to overcome different adversities that I face in my life. So I want to share the 5 steps with you guys. And I asked for you guys to have something to write with because I have a worksheet that I want to go through. And it's basically the 5 steps for overcoming adversity. What I've learned is that if I can follow these 5 steps, it doesn't matter what I face, what difficulty, whatever rock bottom is, I can always come back.
I'm Raya Agmar, and well, actually today is the first time that I've heard Abe speak. I think it's the second time I've heard him talk about breaking the stigma as far as mental health, and I've always enjoyed it because it's one thing to hear professionals speak about it, but it's also another to hear a peer around my age talk about what he has gone through and the fact that it's similar in things that I have gone through, and seeing how he's broken the stigmas and showcasing that he's able to talk about his stories and display it out there, but display it in a way that he makes it positive, where people can admit to maybe some mental health illnesses that they may have and showcase that Abe was able to go through and break out of it. And it inspires me because it allows me to confront my own demons and see that if he can break through it, maybe I can as well.
Raised in a Jamaican household, we never talked about mental health. We never talked about depression, anxiety. What do we do when we feel like we can't keep pushing and keep going on? And so I felt like I was alone. I felt like I had to figure this out on my own. Long story short, I was talking to a really good friend of mine. We were on the phone and she asked me a question. Hey, where have you been?
My entire life, I struggled with mental health. I have depression, anxiety, and I'm bipolar. So hearing other people talk about it like Abe makes me feel like I'm not alone, especially in a big university. I came here all alone. I went through the same things that he was talking about.
Nah, people like me don't get depressed. I can't be depressed. I'm an optimistic guy. I love people. I love being around people. It's because I didn't understand that it was an illness, a mental illness. And so after we had that conversation, one of the things that she mentioned was that if you are struggling with depression, they do have resources on campus. And you should probably see a counselor if that's what it is. Whenever you face an adversity, you never give up. Whenever you face hardship, you never give up. Then you never stop. You keep going. I literally believe that there is nothing in life that can stop me from achieving my goals. And right now,
it's your boy LA. I'm here at the Speaks to Inspire event hosted by Abraham Sculley, and I want to tell you that this was one of the most impactful events that I've ever experienced in my entire life. It's very rare that you go somewhere and someone is transparent and willing to show you their wounds and talk about their issues and open up a floor of discussion to where people are more comfortable opening up about their problems as well. I definitely recommend that you check out Speaks to Inspire movement. It is not just any movement, it is something that will challenge you. Even if you have not struggled with mental health issues, it is something that if you don't need it, your friend definitely does. This is important and this is effective because for so long the conversation has been swept under the rug. Finally, someone is willing to open up and start the conversation, and that is what makes Speak to Inspire and Abraham Sculley's movement.
At the point where I was at my lowest, I realized that I was the strongest that I could ever be. I literally believe that there is nothing that will stop me from getting to where I need to go. Not depression, not anxiety, not a death in the family or from a friend, nothing. There's nothing in life that will stop me from getting to where I need to go. Resilience. And what taught me that? Being at my lowest point. When is a candle most effective? In the dark or in a lit room? When do you see the stars? In the daylight or at nighttime? In your darkest moments in your life, that's when you shine bright. That's when something comes out of you that like you didn't even know existed. I didn't know like I can bounce back from any adversity in my life. I literally thought depression was gonna take me out. And it got to a point where I was at my lowest and I was like, yo, what you really gonna do? Are you really about that?
Hi everybody, my name is Zanani Johnson. I am a sophomore here at the University of West Florida, and I just finished listening to Abraham's speech on Melanin Minds Matter. It was very impactful. He talked about how having anxiety and depression is not a weakness. And I think that's something important in the Black community, because as a Black community, we always are taught to pray our depression away or pray our stress away. But I'm happy that Abe let us all know and let me know that it's okay, that when we're not happy and we're depressed, that it's okay to go get help. And I also like that he brought awareness to the fact that we need more Black psychologists and psychiatrists, so that when our children go and ask for help, they have someone to speak to. So thank you, Abe.
I was having some conflict. It didn't start off me one day just severely depressed. It added up each day, one little thing after another. Me not being able to do the things that I thought a college experience was like. Until